Hello and welcome to Hedleys Football Podcast. I'm here again today with Daryn. Good evening, Daryn.
Good evening. How are you?
I don't even need to ask how you are.
Very happy man indeed.
I know how you are. So, because I've got just a normal Premier League game to talk about, today I'm going to hand over straight to Daryn because I think he's got something very much more important than a Premier League game to talk about. And Daryn, just go for your life because obviously no words can be as bad as what I watched last night. So go for your life, Daryn. Over to you.
Thank you, Harry. Well, you can't say this, everybody, but I've got a very big smile on my face after what happened last night. 2 legs of the playoff semi-final, and we're now at Wembley on May the 24th. I'll go through them. The first leg away, we won 2-1 at Coventry. Great defensive display all the way through. Dan Ballard was fantastic. And
over the 2 legs, by the way.
Over the 2 legs, he was fantastic. He was
unbelievable.
He was. And then, first leg, he got a goal from Wilson Isidore. Great pass from Enzo Lefebvre to Wilson Isidore. Puts it in 1-0. And then, you think, one way now. No sooner had we get off than Jack Cardoni equalises. So it's 1 each. And then, the last 2 minutes of the first leg, the lad tries to pass it by the keeper. Alexis Mayenda nips in very quick anticipation of the keeper, 2-1. So we end the first leg 2-1 up. And come to the last night. We defend, and then halfway through taking off, Coventry make 1-0, which makes it 2-2 on aggregate. And you think, oh dear. So it goes to extra time. No score in extra time until we get a corner in the last minute of extra time. Edda Lefebvre put the corner in, and that minute again, Dan Ballard rises a beautiful header in the top corner, and that's us at Wembley. We'll last get the game. Fantastic. I was screaming without last night.
So was I, but for completely different reasons. And you probably don't want to hear the language I was saying either, but no.
Get in! I was getting!
Yeah, but it's gone with the form.
Well, we finished 4th, they finished 5th.
I say it's gone with the form table, but obviously you've lost 5 games in a row before that.
Well, looking back, I think he planned that. When I look back, I think he's planned that all along. He said, win the playoffs, just take it easy until we get the playoffs, and then we'll go full pelt, which was what we did.
The home leg, he had dangerous tactics, I thought, because Coventry was so much better.
Well, when we would defend, I could see them getting the goal, and they did.
Yeah. That's all well good, but then you've got to turn it on again, which is difficult. Instead of going...
First half extra time, I thought we'd gone. To be honest, I thought we'd gone. And where we got ready from the second half extra time, I don't know, but we did.
Yeah, because from late on in the second half to the first half of extra time, it was wave after wave of Coventry attacks.
Yes.
And I was thinking Coventry are going to get a goal, but somehow...
Where we got ready from the second half extra time, I don't know.
Somehow
we did.
Dan Ballard comes up with an absolute bullet header.
Great header. But he's been the man of the 2 legs all the way through. He's been fantastic. Stopped them at one end and scored at the end. You can't ask for more than that.
That must be quite a rare case where Newcastle and Sunderland get to Wembley in the same season.
Well, I don't think it's ever happened before, Harry.
No, I don't think it has actually. So that's the first time.
Yes. Well, let's hope we finish the job against Sheffield United. Where in the league, we're one each. They beat us down there, and we beat them up here. So it should be a great final.
It could go either way. Obviously, it's a one-off game. So, yeah, it's a one-off. So, we'll see what happens on the 20th.
But I'm delighted, a very delighted man.
I can tell. And the manager stayed very, very calm under the whole thing.
Well, when you say that you celebrate when we scored, you think it didn't expect. Put it there.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
So over to you, Harry. I'll let you take on now with your game.
Thank you. So, I was also a very happy man on Sunday. A must win against Chelsea on Sunday. And we come out first 2 minutes of the game. Sandro Tonali, who was immense the whole game, scores a goal after about 90 seconds of the game with a great ball from Jacob Murphy, rolled across the box and tapped in by Sandro Tonali. 1-0. All Newcastle first half until half an hour gone in the match. Nicholas Jackson punches Sven Botman in the face, and somehow the referee gives a yellow card. Luckily, VAR told him to go to the screen, and he made it a red. Half an hour gone, 1-0 up, and a man up. Nicholas Jackson sent off their striker, got sent off, and you think, well, that will be comfortable from now on. The second half comes, and nothing really could be further from the truth. Chelsea dominated the second half. They were pinned us back and back, defended the one goal lead up, and good defending, by the way. We didn't concede many clear-cut chances. Nick Pope made a couple of good saves up until the 88th minute, where Bruno Guimaraes settles it with a lovely finish to make it 2-0. That's a massive 3 points, probably the biggest game of the season so far. A massive 3 points, and puts us in pole position for Champions League football next season. We need one win. We need 3 points. One win will guarantee Champions League football. A win against Arsenal at the weekend will put us second in the Premier League table, and that will mean it will be in our hands to finish second if we can beat Arsenal. If we can finish second and win a cup, that will be an absolutely remarkable season. But I'm hoping more for Champions League football, which will come if we win one out of our last 2 games. Arsenal ideally, but obviously that's not going to be very easy. And then Everton, last game of the season, it might have to come down to that. Might have to come down to the Arsenal game, to the Everton game, where we will have to win to possibly qualify for Champions League, but that again will depend on other results. But the win against Chelsea was massive. We've got a game against Arsenal, which I will be commenting on in the next podcast, and I'm sure Daryn will join me and give you updates on injuries and whatever else. But
I'll give you updates and a build-up to Wembley, which was on the 24th of May, Saturday the 24th of May, finals. So I'll give the build-up next week. Next week I'll give the build-up, and the finals on the 24th of May, so I'll tell you about that. So
that will be in the next podcast. I will have a game to comment on it, and Daryn will have a build-up to the big final.
Yeah.
But until next time, I'd like to thank everybody for listening to this podcast, and thank Daryn for joining.
My pleasure, Harry.
And congratulations again.
Thank you.
And until next time, it's goodbye from me.
And goodbye from me.